Do you want to make a keto pizza casserole? Here's what you'll need. 2 steamer bags of cauliflower rice, marinara sauce, 2 pounds of shredded mozzarella, 1 or 2 packs of ground Italian sausage, 1 or 2 packs of pepperoni. For the first time ever, remember to preheat the oven as the first step, and you're going to do that at 375. For our cauliflower rice, we're going to follow the instructions on the back and microwave as follows. In a medium-sized pan, coat your pan with olive oil and turn the heat up to medium. Once the pan is warm, add your ground Italian sausage. Try not to flop it in there like I did, because if the oil is hot, you will burn yourself. It's not fun. Break up your sausage for an even cook. If you have to stab at it, that's okay, as long as you're doing it to something that's already dead and not someone you love. If you remember anything from this video, remember to salt your meat. It's time for Italian seasoning. I know it's great value. My grandmother would be rolling in her grave right now over this whole recipe, so we don't need to talk about it. We don't need to talk about the fact that my products are from Walmart right now. This is my favorite ingredient of all time, and I use it in almost every recipe. Garlic. And yes, it's great value, and I know I have multiple family members rolling in the grave right now, but we're going to use the cheap kind, because that's what we got. Despite being haunted by my family now, go ahead and give that a mix. Watch me deeply struggle to open plastic bags. If you've managed to reheat cauliflower rice and open the bag, go ahead and pour that into the bottom of the pan and create a nice thin layer. Or we can watch me struggle to do a basic human thing for a couple more seconds, because it's kind of funny that I can't open the bag. Here's some sizzle ASMR. The sizzle, but I have to. So if you can see on the left hand side, I am coating that cauliflower into the bottom of the pan, like I said earlier, just using the back of a spoon. It's marinara time. So I did make this recipe last week, so I only have half a jar of marinara. The sauciness is a preference thing. I like it half saucy. Half of the jar of marinara, like half saucy. Okay. So I just use the back of a spoon to coat that over the cauliflower, make it super flat, and make sure it's spread to the edges. Don't be afraid to let your anger out on the jar and give it a bit of a shake. Make sure you're getting all that sauce out of there. Once your sausage is cooked, turn off the heat and make a nice layer over the sauce layer like you did with the cauliflower. Nice and flat and spread to the edges. It's pepperoni time, and now this step is really tedious. So what I was trying to do to make it less boring was to think of each pepperoni as something I'm grateful for. And so as you lay your pepperonis down, maybe not for every single one, because there's a lot of pepperoni going into this, but think of some of the things that you're grateful for. A family member, a dish of food, maybe even something silly like a color. I don't know. What do you love? What makes your life worth living? I was thinking about how grateful I am for our puppy Sheldon, for my fiance, and the roof over my head. It doesn't have to be anything complicated. It can be as simple as that. It's time for the big old bag of mozzarella. Just like everything else, layers, people, layers. Sorry, I'm making myself giggle because I'm just talking into a mic by myself at home. See, you're just gonna take that bag of cheese and you're gonna put the whole thing on there. There's no method to this, but try to make it flat if possible. I did take the liberty of decorating my casserole before putting it in the oven, but that's not a necessary step. It goes in the oven at 375 for 15 to 20 minutes or until the cheese starts to turn a golden color. Ready, set, surprise!
Good boy! Good boy! It's not food. It is literally my oven mitts, bubs.
Now that you've passed the time with someone you love, humans and fur babies alike, it's time to take our pizza casserole out of the oven. It's finally time to eat. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that each and every one of you has a great day.